had tears streaming down my inner thighs when I heard the news that Justin Trudeau is gone. Yes, I was that excited. Speaking of excitement, today's episode of the Arbour Affect is brought to you by DraftKings. It's playoff season, mother truckers, and that means action, not just on the field, but in your pocket. Action in your pocket. I don't know if that sounds right. Why just watch your favorite athletes win big when you can win big with them? That is some GOAT team. Outside of the Bills, I don't really care who wins. Let's go Buffalo. But for the rest of you who like to follow inferior teams, with DraftKings, you have the option to bet on just about anything. And you could start super simple. Like that guy is going to score 6 points. And then if he does, ka-ching. Legally speaking, I of course want you to bet however you would like to. But I do believe a bet against the Buffalo Bills is a stupid bet. Have you been to Buffalo? The players there have nothing else to do but focus on the game. They're going to go to the buffet or they're going to play. There's nothing else to do in Buffalo. And that is why they win. And because I love you, here's a 2025 gift for you. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code ARBOUR. ARBOUR. That's code ARBOUR for new customers to get $200 in bonus bucks when you just bet $5. That's amazing. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
I'm Nicole Arbour, and this is the Arbour Affect. I'm wearing a sweater because it's minus 15 outside. It's nipple season. Happy 2025, team! Woo! As a maple-flavored maven myself, our top story today is that Canada's skid mark Justin Trudeau has officially stepped down after what I can only assume was a threat to release his gay porn. I don't know if he's gay, I just don't like him. But now he wants to stay on until they find a replacement within his party, which is absolutely psychotic. Expected from Trudeau, the giver of the creepiest speeches of all time. Fellow Canadians, welcome to the Hunger Games. You said the quiet part out loud there, didn't you? Yeah. Imagine any other job in the world ever. My friend's gonna take my spot until I decide who I want to work here instead. What? Justin Trudeau is Canada's dry tampon. You just gotta yank it out. And once you do, you'll realize you didn't even need it. Well, this was useless. Girls, you felt that one, huh? Honestly, Trudeau has been like a hookup that gives you an STD, but not an orgasm. There has been nothing good about him being the prime minister. Nothing. And it's time to thank the homie, Jordan Peterson, for the best troll. Oh my gosh. Imagine like the narcissist of all narcissists tries to get you fired from your job, tries to get your license taken away, and then eventually succeeds. You move to a different freaking country because you're sick of this guy's shit, and what do? You do an interview with his opposition that was viewed by more people than are in all of Canada in 24 hours. Was it 2 days later? He gave his weird, creepy speech that he's stepping down, kind of. We shouldn't even let him step down. We should kick him down. Where are the hockey enforcers when you need them? Leave your front teeth at home and go take care of this piece of shit. Like, come on. I saw one douche online being like, Nicole, you really play both sides here. Are you Canadian? Are you American? I was born and raised in what can only be described as Detroit North. I'm a Canadian who loved America and American values so much that I was like, I gotta do this. The American dream is like achieving all your goals and going for everything and equal opportunity for all. The Canadian dream is currently being able to buy cheese. You got cheddar? Bitches are getting robbed for wheels of brie out here. They don't want your iPhone. They want your blueberries. And I am living for Trump and Elon and all the rest of the people trolling Canada right now. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that they are trolling Canadian politicians into fighting back. Hey, no, we're not going to be American. Trump's like, want to bet? Canadian politicians are like, yeah, we'll cut off your energy. Then we will invade. Well then... Canada, we don't have a military. The Canadian military allegedly makes their soldiers buy their own ammo to practice shooting right now. This is alleged by people in the Canadian military. In the words of some of my favorite Americans throughout history, come and take it. We're not going to do nothing. And the Canadian politicians that are like, we will fight tooth and nail against the Americans if we have to keep our sovereign. Yo, who's we? Yo, who's we, bruh? Who's we? I'm not, no, me? No. You think I'm going to fight Americans for you and your stupid policies? Because that's really what this is about. This is about crooked Canadian politicians who did such a shitty job. They tanked the country and now they want us to fight for their garbage policies to keep them in power? Absolutely not. No. Come on in, America. It's a little chilly. Have a Canada Goose jacket. There you go. Yeah, we got lots of those geese. Anybody, any hunters who want to go after the Canada geese, please feel free. They're terrifying. Our only military really is Canada geese. Just line all the Canada geese up at the border. They'll fuck people up. But like, why? Why would we do that? I love my American friends. Canadians that are flipping out being like, I don't want to be part of America. Why? Why? Our taxes would be cut almost in half, if not more than that. I started running the numbers. The government makes you give them so much money so they can take that money and give it to Ukraine. I have 2 rules to make the transition from Canada to American North go very smooth. Number 1, let Canada keep its crappy healthcare. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. People are very tied to their crappy healthcare that they do pay for, but they like to pretend that they don't, and it's free. If you want to wait 6 months for an MRI, sure, you can do that. I let you do that. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go get mine the next day. But you can keep doing that. Who wants a family doctor anyway? Let's be honest. Once RFK Jr. gets all the crap out of our food, we're probably not gonna need to go to the doctor as much anyway. So, it's not gonna be a problem. Let's not pretend it's a problem. And number 2, we get to keep our beer because yours is alcohol-scented wheat juice. It's like the essence of booze was lightly spritzed on top of it. Just a touch. It's alcohol essence. This is why so many Americans are fat. You gotta drink like 24 beers to feel anything, which is like 4 extra large pizzas turned into smoothies. That's why you're fat. Just put alcohol in the beer, then you only need like 3 of them. I know when I get to that 3rd beer, I'm ready to go. Because I'm celiac and I'm very sick. I gotta go. More liquor and beer or no deal? I don't even know what a Canadian beer is. Yes, you do. Molson, Labatt's, Coors, and Corona. I started in Mexico and then they had us make it. Oh, you know those little Coronas, little Coronitas? Adorable. Sometimes they'll like put it upside down in a drink in a bucket and you're like, it's adorable. This is gluttony, but it's cute. In other news, Mark Zuckerberg's nuts have apparently been released from Kamala Harris's Chamber of Secrets because he's back to being a G. It's either that or doing martial arts. I gotta say thank you, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you. Zuck went from like Big Bang Theory cast member to like a dude in a matter of months. Me and my girlfriends were looking at Zuck's speech the other day and we're like, Girls know exactly what I just said. He's going back to full free speech on his platforms, and as someone who's personally been shadow banned more than Al Qaeda, I'm doing jokey jokes, and they're like, and this is the same? That's the same. Okay, I'm excited to hear this, but I'll believe it when I see it. Like a trans person who doesn't look like a bad AI sketch. Kind of looks, it looks like a girl, but it's a little fucked up, you know? The lines are off. That joke would have been censored before. Let's see if you mean it. Also, you can remonetize me on Facebook. That'd be great. Thank you. He also put Dana White on the board with him, which I find hilarious. Like, I could just see Zuckerberg in meetings being like, and we're gonna say whatever we want now, okay? And if you don't like it, then Dana's just like, fuck you. Like, he just like looks over to Dana every time he wants someone to be like, fuck you. I love it. Dudes doing dude things. What else happened over the holidays? Oh yeah, Ozempic is allegedly making people's eyes rot out, which I find hilarious. Not because I want anything bad to happen to people. I just think it would be very funny to see one of these millennial celebrities doing another interview about how they're lifting heavy weights and eating well, and their eyeball just... I've been lifting heavy weights. He's just lying. Ooh, you're even skinnier with one eyeball. I find that funny. Although this show is growing faster than the Canadian deficit, yes, I do read the comments. And every once in a while, I see an ogre-esque man say, "Oh my God, what did you do to your face? Nicole's gotten plastic surgery on her face." And I'm going to say this once and for all. It's called contour. Contour. Con, it is a bit of a contour. It is makeup. It's makeup that is like a shade darker than your actual shade. And then you paint on the shadows on your face like fucking Bob Ross, okay? So if I look fat one day and skinny the next, let's just call it a happy accident because I just did my contour different. See how we paint these cheekbones? These are happy cheekbones. We shade on our nose. Happy contour. I still can't believe the ugly dudes on the internet don't understand how makeup works, number one, and that they have anything to say at all. These are the same guys with beer bellies screaming at the pro baseball players who make $40 million a year that they can't hit worth shit. You can't hit worth shit. You can't play at all. You're not even in the game. Girls are shapeshifters, and we have lotions and potions, and I have a lip gloss that I put on my lips and then it tingles and it makes them look bigger. Like I put it on right now. See? I kissed my fiance when I had it on and he thought he was having an anaphylactic reaction and needed to go to the hospital. I thought that was funny. He did not. And then I thought, if it makes your lips grow from just kissing me, imagine what it could do to... Just kidding. I'm marrying a 6'3" Jamaican. We need absolutely no help in that area, except for lube. We need lube. For my wedding, please get me prayers and lube. Sometimes I look at him and I'm like, what happened? Were you supposed to be a twin and the other one died in the womb so you ended up with double the dick? Scientifically, this doesn't make sense. You killed your twin and got double the dick. It's the first time in my life I'm like, you know what? It's okay if you cheat. I'm okay with it. I need a break. Sometimes she can't do that every day. Okay? I need recuperation and rest. In sports, you can substitute a pinch hitter. I feel like I need a pinch pussy. Just tag them in. I need a big girl with one of those asses that keeps twerking like a beat after they stop. Boom. Boom. Wow. I could never. It's like an obstacle course. If he can get past the ass to the cookie, he wins. And this is why I think so many Jamaican girls are so beautifully thick. It's not just that they're eating the best food in the world. It is protection from the dicks. Because I firmly believe God is both hilarious and fair. Jamaicans, you're going to be colonized, but you get really big oxtails. Basic white guys, you get more money, but your dongs are going to be smaller. And you're going to say things like, oh geez, why are your pants so high? I didn't do that. That was you. What do Chinese guys get? They get to own everyone's highways and condos. Why did we sell them everything? Tiny dicks, big condos. God is fair. So no, I've never had surgery on my face. To answer your question, go back under your bridge. Was it nature? Or was it arson? Or was it God saying, I've had enough of this shit, release the Epstein list already? I don't even want to politicize this, but it's not even politics. The taxes, I used to live in LA, the taxes are so high. They're the highest, they might be the highest of any state. They might be the highest of any state in California, and then specifically in those neighborhoods that burned down in LA, and they had no water in the hydrants. Where's the tax money going to? Turns out it's pride parades and DEI hiring. The woman who runs the fire department in Los Angeles was committed to getting more women and more gay firefighters instead of people who can fight fires. You should know Illuminati masks are highly flammable. This shit, it'll just go right up. You need people who can actually get the job done. And as sad and heartbreaking as watching neighborhoods that I lived in go up in flames, I hope this is it. And we will finally learn a fucking lesson. They're beside an ocean full of water that puts out fires, and they still can't figure this out. There's fires in LA every year, and they still can't figure this out, but they got millions of dollars to build 3 tents for homeless people. Just the corruption is so corrupt that I hope this is a wake-up call to everybody. Like leaving peroxide on your hair for too long. If you don't take care of things, it will in fact break. Real talk, I have been praying for everybody that's involved in those fires. It is very sad. I'm sorry, and I'm going to do what I can to try and help people who are suffering. Jokes had to be told. Just tag them in. Canada's dry tampon. Boom. I'm Nicole Arbour, and this was the Arbour Affect. Thanks for watching. Keep laughing. Be good to each other in real life. And until next time, whoosh, go team. Thank you, DraftKings. You look over at Gavin Newsom, he's just like, when the feeling ain't the same in your body, don't want to, but gotta let it go, cause that body ain't jumping like it used to. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. I don't like Kim.